Hope Media and the Institute of Certified Secretaries (ICS) have signed a Memorandum of Understanding to jointly provide training, policy and corporate governance. The partnership also aims at expanding good governance practices. According to Hope Media's head of media, Dismas Makanda, the partnership will as well boost good governance and leadership in churches, families and other institutions. Elias Wanjiru with more details.
The head of media, Dismas Makanda, noted that the organization, which is the broadcasting arm of the Christ is the Answer Ministries, seeks to use the partnership to transform the lives of its listeners, viewers and followers in the areas of leadership, integrity, corporate governance and accountability, as these are key in driving sustainability.
We are excited for this partnership that we are getting into with ICS. We must count ourselves a privileged media house, being given the privilege to do this. And I want to make it clear that the reason why we get into this partnership is because of our audience. We have an audience that is quite keen on the kind of content that we share out. We focus on family content. We focus on a wholesome person, and therefore having partnership with ICS, basically we are looking at every person that listens to us and watches the Hope Media platforms.
Hope Media and ICS are optimistic that the partnership will attract revenue both locally, nationally and internationally.
The secretary is a professional who is trained on, examined and regulated on matters governance. And therefore every board, every organization should indeed have a certified secretary on board. Depending on the sector, such certified secretary could be called a corporate secretary, a company secretary, a corporation secretary, a board secretary. Just like when you are taking a flight, you feel more comfortable if you have a professional pilot. It's the same way, every board should ensure that their secretary is actually a professional who is trained, examined and regulated on matters governance.
According to the ICS Chief Executive Officer Jeremiah Karanja, the partnership seeks to objectively promote governance and capacity building.
Talk about governance. We'll be keen to see how we'll be able to tap into the wisdom and the knowledge and the resources available at ICS to ensure that our people, our audience understand more matters around integrity, matters around accountability, and how can governance be able to drive families. How can good governance drive institutions, churches and businesses? And therefore we are so excited that close to about 20 million people will have a privilege to tap into this wisdom that many of the organizations have been looking for.
So we are excited about this partnership. One of the things that we'll be doing through this partnership with Hope Media is to promote governance. Because one of the things that is ailing this nation is actually matters governance. And unfortunately, every person think is the other person who is not doing it. If you ask people on the ground, they will tell you people in government are stealing, and yet is that business person who is driving a government officer. So we are here to support government, to tell even the general public, you also have a responsibility to ensure that good governance practices are upheld.
The already signed memorandum between the two institutions, that is Hope Media and ICS, will see institutions such as church, families and others being transformed through governance. Reporting for Hope TV News Watch, my name is Elias Wanjiru.